What's up, YouTube? I'm coming at you guys with another video today. This time I'm going to bring you guys my thoughts on what the ban list should look like for the July format. So Nationals is coming up, and then most likely the most represented deck is going to be Necros. So thinking ahead to the next ban list is what should be hit or banned or limited in terms like that. So I'll just run through the meta decks and just give my take on what should be hit in those certain decks. So let's start at the top. Let's go with Necros. So Necros are basically known for their searching, so get rid of one of those aspects. I'm thinking just hit Manju Senju to one each, or outright ban one and then drop another. I don't really care. Just lower the amount of searching potential they have, and then put any of the rituals down to a lower number. So the most problematic, I think, is Kaleidoscope and Cycle. So drop those to any number below 3, please. Mirror is fine, but so for Necros, just get rid of Manju Senju and lower the mirror count. You can hit the rituals if you so please. If you're going to hit the rituals, just outright ban Bionic. I honestly don't like Necros. Oh, and you can get rid of the Jin too, because fuck the Jin. Okay, let's move to Cleafort. Cleafort, I think, is going to be represented fairly well at Nats, because Loser Turn is a godly card against Necros. So, if they want to hit Cleafort, they would hit Scout, but I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to hit Summoner's Art either, because the Ignites are coming out in the next set, so I don't know what they could do to hit Cleaforts. Honestly, I don't really know what they could hit. I mean, they already killed the deck. Well, they killed the deck for a little bit, and then Lose Turn came out. But people were still playing it after it got hit, and it wasn't topping as much as it did, but I'm not really sure what they do. Konami's creative, so. Moving on to the next deck, let's go to Burning Abyss. Burning Abyss is fine right now. I mean, you don't really need to touch the deck. But, yeah, you don't need to touch the deck. It'll probably become a really strong deck next format. Moving on to Shaddolls, this deck needs to be hit hard. Shaddolls, I basically escaped the last few lists unscathed. Aside from the loss of Super Poly, which really didn't do all that much. So, Shaddolls need to be hit. We should follow in suit of the OCG in getting rid of Construct, but not outright banning it from 3. Drop it to 1 first, and then force the deck to become more creative with their deck. Drop Shadow Fusion to 2 and El Shadow Fusion to 1 or 2. Because El Shadow Fusion can be used as a ban, so it should be in the battle phase, so it should be dropped to a lower number. I think that's about it for that deck. And the last deck, Satellar Knights. I want to make this deck. The deck's so fun. I don't currently own it right now, but I would like to. But Road to the 3 is a really controversial point. I'm not really sure. It has to be hit. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know what number. 1 seems a little harsh. Drop it straight from 3 to 1, but I think 2 would be fine, but it may still be problematic. Not entirely sure. Or the deck, you can leave Roto, or Konami could leave Roto alone and go straight after Deneb or Altair and drop them to a lower count than they already are, or than they are right now. So that's what I think should be hit off the meta decks. Anything else that should be hit off the, be brought off the ban list? Let's take a look, as I have my computer over here. Aside from, so let's start off with the errata of Dark Magician of Chaos. The errata that the spell card it brings back and it can't be used that turn is good. Demox should come off the list. It got the errata, so I think we should be getting that soon. And yeah, bring that to 1. Stratos, hashtag free Stratos. That card should never have been banned. Yeah. Let's see. I would like to get Shockmaster back. I mean, Shockmaster's fun. I mean, they played in windups. Sandgang can come back. There's no really repercussions there. I guess, that you could search. Burning Abyss would have another way to search tour guide, but I mean, you have to Scarm anyway, so basically does the same thing. Wind up carriers and mighty can come back to 1. Windups aren't gonna do jack shit. They don't have Shockmaster to keep the back row locked down, so wind up carriers and mighty can come back. I think that's about it. I mean, Heavy Storm, maybe. Depending on what kind of format. Oh. I'll get to that later. I think that's about it for coming off. So, Dark Strike Fighter can come back to 3. That's no problem. Yeah, it's currently at 1 and not Rata, and it's not doing nothing. So it's gonna do the same thing. And Goyo Guardian's going going up to 3. Should be going up to 3 soon. I'd like the Dark Strike Fighter to go up to 3 as well. Glow Bulb's eventually gonna go up to 3. I hope. Dragonfly and Hornet, they can also go to multiples. They have multiples in the OCG, so they're not doing anything over there. So why not just bring them over here in the TCG and bring them up to multiples? Book of Moon. Book of Moon can come up to 3, or not to 3, go to 2. But people say Book of Moon's still too strong to go to multiples. But frankly, I mean, yes, it's a versatile card, but some decks are choosing to drop it right now over getting rid of it. Dark Hole can come to 3. I think that'd be fine. There'd be no problems there. Macro and D-Fissure. I think I might get a little flack for this, but I'd say they can go to 2 apiece. Depending on what the next format looks like, I feel like they could go to multiples. As for looking into the future, Clash of Rebellion is coming out, as well as the Mega Tins for 2015, which is bringing the coming of Nodin and the Ignites, and the ever so overpowered Chicken Race. So let's start with Nodin. Alright, Nodin is going to be a big problem because it's going to allow decks who already spam rank 4s to spam rank 4s even harder. And also Clownblade is coming out that set, so that's going to be a problem. So back to my Rhoda topic earlier, I think Rhoda can go to 2 or 1, but it's at 1 in the OCG, and the Clownblade is still being the best deck over there. So getting back on the topic of Nodin, Instant Fusion. Instant Fusion needs to go to 1 or banned. But I don't think it should be banned. Never mind. 2-1. 2-1 would be fine. Just so everybody can only play 1 Nodin, or if they want to play multiple, go ahead. But I mean, 1 and 1 would be fine. Then no more triple Nodin in one game. Like, oh fuck. Chicken Race. Royal Magical Library needs to go. That card plus Chicken Race equals OTKs. Tempest Magician and the Magical Explosion OTKs. MTKs. And I saw on Asian Knight's channel you can make Quasar pretty consistently, so that's a thing. So Royal Magical Library has always been one of those things that's been a staple in Exodia decks. So actually just a staple in FTK decks. So get rid of Royal Magical Library. That'll help. And the Ignites. I don't think they're gonna touch. I mean, the only thing that you can do to stop when the Ignites come out is either hit Blaze Phoenix, which is the OTK machine, or ban Tempest Magician, which I don't think Konami's gonna do, and they can't really. I think they're gonna push it, so they're not gonna get rid of Summoner's Art. So I don't really know what they could do to it right now. So that's my thoughts on it. Tell me what you guys think. Comment down below on if I forgot anything, or what you guys think that should be hit or brought up to multiples or banned or something like that. I'll catch you guys later, and signing off. See you guys.